Hello everyone, welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Now channel. A game-changing decision is made about Eric's future as Logan's lead designer, and Bill ain't gonna like it. For Eric Forrester, this was supposed to be a comeback. A second act. A bold declaration that age is just a number and creativity doesn't expire. Instead, it's becoming something far more complicated, and far more painful. On The Bold and the Beautiful, a pivotal decision is made about Eric's future as lead designer at Logan, and it's one that Bill Spencer absolutely will not like. Because for the first time since this secret partnership began, Eric may be ready to walk away. The doctor's warning changes the tone. The episode opens quietly, but the tension is already simmering. At Forrester Creations, Ridge tells Brooke he's just come from his annual physical. Since he and Eric share the same doctor, a concerning detail slips out: the doctor is worried about Eric. Worried. Ridge is baffled. Why would his father be stressed? From Ridge's perspective, Eric is retired. Relaxed. Living comfortably with Donna. But viewers know better. Eric isn't resting. He's racing against time. At that very moment, across town at Spencer Publications, he's being pressured to deliver Logan's debut collection immediately. And the pressure isn't subtle. Bill turns up the heat. At Spencer, Bill is in full executive mode, and empathy is nowhere in sight. He reminds everyone that at Spencer, accountability is everything. Even for a legend. Even for a goat like Eric Forrester. When models walk in wearing samples from Eric's collection, the mood shifts from tense to alarming. Eric confirms they're his designs, but something's wrong. The execution is off. The fabrics aren't right. The details don't reflect his standards. And suddenly, the comeback narrative cracks. Eric's vision is sound. But the final product? Disappointing. Bill doesn't grasp the nuance. To him, silk is silk. A launch date is a launch date. But Eric knows better. You can't compromise quality, he tells Katie firmly. We're going to have to delay this launch. The word delay detonates like a bomb. Delay. Bill barks. That's not happening. And just like that, the tension escalates from business disagreement to something personal. Speed versus legacy. Bill's priority is momentum. He wants Logan to launch fast, and control the narrative through eye on fashion before the secret leaks. But Eric's priority is legacy. He's not trying to flood the market. He's trying to prove he still belongs in it. Rushing risks humiliation. Rushing risks failure. And for a man already fighting to reclaim his relevance, failure isn't just professional. It's existential. Katie sees it. Bill doesn't. Or worse, he does and doesn't care. Donna connects the dots. Back at Forrester, Donna senses something Ridge doesn't. When she learns about the doctor's concern, she immediately connects it to Eric's forced retirement. He's trying to start something new. A different future, she hints. She understands what this comeback means to him. It's not just about fashion. It's about dignity. Purpose. Identity. But as the designs fall short and Bill's impatience intensifies, that different future begins to look fragile. Bill's worst look yet. Bill insists he's not being a jerk. But everything about his approach screams otherwise. He pushes. He pressures. He even floats the idea that Eric's motivation is about putting Ridge in his place, as if this is some petty father-son rivalry. Since when does Bill suddenly frown upon sticking it to Ridge? The hypocrisy is glaring. Katie, thankfully, starts pushing back. Logan isn't just another Spencer venture. It's her name. Her reputation. And Eric isn't just a hired designer. He's family. I care about him, she reminds Bill. That line lands heavily. Because Bill's behavior suggests he cares more about headlines than heart. Ridge's regret arrives late. Meanwhile, at Forrester, Ridge begins to see things differently. He complains that he tries to make plans with Eric, but his father is always busy. The irony is painful. Ridge once sidelined Eric in the name of progress. Now he misses him. He even admits how much it means to have someone believe in him the way Eric always has. If only that belief had been fully returned. Hindsight, as always, is sharp. Eric's breaking point. Back home, Donna is frantic. She fears Eric is working himself into an early grave. And for once, Eric drops the armor. He admits he may have bitten off more than he can chew. Seeing those flawed garments shook him. The comeback suddenly feels heavier. More complicated. He wanted to prove something. But at what cost? When he speaks from the heart, the truth emerges. He misses Forrester. He misses Ridge. He misses the grandkids. He misses home. The comeback was about pride. But home is about love. And that difference is starting to matter more. The game-changing decision. Donna doesn't tiptoe around it. She tells Eric what he doesn't want to admit out loud. He needs to step back. He needs to tell Bill and Katie he can't design for Logan anymore. The words hang in the air. Walking away would mean surrendering the comeback. But staying could mean sacrificing his health. For Eric, the decision isn't just business. It's deeply personal. Does he fight to prove age is just a number? Or does he choose peace over pride? If he steps down, Bill will explode. Katie will be devastated. Logan's entire launch strategy will collapse. But Eric might finally reclaim something more valuable than a headline. His well-being. His family. His sense of home. Why Bill isn't going to like this? Bill thrives on control. He hates delays. He despises unpredictability. And he certainly won't like being told that the cornerstone of his high-profile fashion launch is backing out. If Eric walks away, Bill loses. His designer. His competitive edge. His exclusive story angle. His timeline. But more importantly, he loses leverage. And Bill Spencer does not take losing lightly. Expect fireworks. The bigger picture. This storyline isn't really about fashion. It's about aging. About pride. About what happens when a legend feels replaced. Eric doesn't want sympathy. He wants relevance. But relevance shouldn't cost him his health. The game-changing decision ahead could reshape everything. Ridge's guilt. Katie's loyalty to Bill. The future of Logan. Eric's relationship with his family. And perhaps most importantly, Eric's relationship with himself. Because sometimes the boldest move isn't proving you still can. It's knowing when to stop trying. The week ahead promises fallout, confrontation, and possibly reconciliation. One thing is certain. If Eric tells Bill he's stepping away, the Spencer CEO is going to lose it. And the fashion world won't be the only thing shaken.